Now, today we're celebrating spring, warmer weather. It's a little rainy, but this time of year, plenty of us spend time in the garden. Changing climate conditions are affecting what many of us are used to doing in the past. Here to shed some light on what's happening, Linda James from the Garden Club of America. Good morning, Linda.
Good morning, Mike. How are you?
Well, I'm doing pretty good.
I'm
gonna
glad to be here.
Well, we're glad to have you. I'm going to be out in the garden this weekend putting some fencing up to keep the rabbits out, to protect my flowers and everything I'm putting in. So I've got some work ahead of me today, this weekend. But let's talk about some of the threats, because there are some threats out there that will impact gardeners in the United States. What are they?
Well, the rules are changing. The climate is getting warmer. A warmer climate means that your seasons, your growing seasons, are going to be changing, and that there will be challenges now, not only to your skills in responding, but also to your garden in terms of its hardiness and productivity. So you want to make sure that you may this year diversify some of your plants that are going to be in your garden. I'm very glad to hear you've got a fence around your garden because of the rabbits. That is a very good start for sure. But there will be other invasives.
Okay, so what can some of the gardeners do out there to protect those flowers and crops?
Well, I think what you want to do, number one, is to thin your seedlings, make sure that you're vigilant about weeding. And also, Mike, what's important, even though gardening is a very personal experience, is to talk to one another. Talk to your neighbors, talk to people in your community about what they're experiencing. Certainly talk to your elected officials about why is this climate changing? Why are we seeing warming seasons? Why are we seeing extreme weather events? And that's because there's more carbon in our atmosphere, and that's what's impacting our garden, encouraging the invasives, whether they are insects or weeds, out-competing or munching on the seedlings inside your well-protected fence. Ask your elected officials to reduce what is causing the carbon to accumulate in our atmosphere and warming everything to make it absolutely supercharged when indeed nature systems may not be ready to meet it. Talk to your neighbors, talk to your elected officials, as I have said, and most of all, Mike, go to the United States Department of Agriculture, Google them, you'll find your plant hardiness map zone, and also Google your National Climate Assessment Report that's about to come out. You're going to learn a lot more information from these two Google sites. And vote. Vote, Mike. Make sure you vote, and make sure it's informed voting.
Yeah, Linda, you brought up a good point earlier, because I need a little bit of advice before I let you go on those pests. I'm going to put up a fence for the rabbits, but there are other things that gardeners can do to minimize the harm done by pests, you know, and then maybe some of those other invasive species. What are they?
Well, certainly don't spray. What you want to do is thin your seedlings, be vigilant about so that you are watching what happens around your seedlings, and keep your ground well moist and mulched. Use good compost. Do not use chemicals in your garden. That is not going to solve the invasive problems. You are going to solve it by weeding and being vigilant.
Gotcha. Linda, thanks for your time this morning. Do you have a website where our viewers can go to get more information?
Yes, I would suggest you Google the United States Department of Agriculture, and there you will see this new 2012 plant hardiness zone map. And as of May, there is going to be a new national climate assessment. And you can Google this, and you will find abundant information about what to do and what's happening and why. And be sure, Mike, to get out and vote. This is what is our responsibility in our changing world and our changing climate.
All right, Linda, thanks for your time this morning. I appreciate all the tips. Now just wish me luck. Thanks a lot for your time this morning.
I wish all of you luck. I wish every gardener out there luck.
That's right. I need it. Thanks a lot, Linda, for your time.
And
We
good
appreciate it.
work.
All right. Take care.
Okay, thanks, Mike.